Hello and welcome back to the What We Said podcast, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Valentine's Day week. Welcome to our two special guests. We thought it only fitting to have our wonderful, amazing, sweet husbands on the podcast this week. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We
Excited
love
to be
you
here.
guys.
Love you so much.
It's the V-Day special. I don't know how long. I think it's literally been a year since they've been on.
I know.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, I'm
feel
pretty
like we were
nervous.
just on.
Really?
Maybe
I feel like it
has
was
been a
before,
year.
like, I don't know. It's been a minute.
This is a first on video though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
This
it's
is
because the only
exciting.
ones you guys listen to are the ones you're on, so you feel like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
True.
True.
That was it.
Studio is sweet. First time seeing it in person.
Please. Built it.
Yeah.
No, I built it. And you guys are roasting me.
Leif and Keaton
Took
built
us 2 days.
built the structure that surrounds. If people actually could see what's happening beyond the cameras, they would give you an A+ on your craftsmanship.
Yes, they will.
All right.
But anyway, thanks for being here, guys.
Welcome.
can't-
Do you guys know what we're doing today?
No idea.
Nope.
I told
Probably
Nick.
some lovey-dovey questions.
I will say, I told Nick we were doing the Newlywed game. We are doing. And I saw him asking ChatGPT questions that you would be asked
That
in
is
the
not
Newlywed
true.
game.
Wow, trying to get a little.
Or were you just
One
trying
up.
to help with questions?
Yeah, I was trying to.
So it is true. You did do that.
I might have. Well, we were waiting for you guys to get here, and I'm like, oh man, feeling a little nervous. So
How
I
do
just
you-
had to get some inspiration.
How do
from
you
AI.
use ChatGPT? Is that something you have to pay for? I've never used it.
No,
No.
it's like Google.
You just type things
Yeah.
in.
Like an app?
You give
it's
it a
an
prompt.
app or on any website, like on a.
It's like, or you can find it a lot of ways. Stupid.
Yeah,
I've never.
it's everywhere.
I don't think I've ever used it. Have you?
I only like kind of used it once.
For what?
Selling something on Facebook Marketplace.
That's
Say,
a good.
make me a listing for this, and then you kind of explain it a little bit. Tell it the features you want it to highlight. Then it gives you a whole listing.
That's actually really nice.
My favorite thing is like like I put all of Case's favorite things into ChatGPT, and I ask him to write me a book, like about a dog, about different things, and then it'll like spit out a story.
Like you
Nice.
say, write me a story about a dog and a moon and a rocket ship with dinosaurs, and it will like write a little story.
How long
That's
does it
cool.
take?
It's pretty
It's
instant.
I don't
looks like it's
understand,
typing.
guys.
Yeah, it's
How does
pretty
this
crazy.
happen?
It's scary.
And then you can
It's
make
insane.
revisions. Like if there's maybe something else you want to include, just say, include this. And it'll just
Say try
kinda
again.
revise it.
That's what I do. Try again. I don't like that.
uh,
I'll just do a new one.
We were kind of
crazy.
talking about this last episode, I think, but I don't get how people are going to continue just with like essays and stuff. Like, can't AI just do it all for you? How are people going to be able to, you could be
Apparently
like, write me
there's-
an essay about this.
apparently there's software that can
Detect.
kind of detect that, but I don't think it's that legit. Like I think,
I think we just have to live with it.
yeah.
Just say you got to be resourceful, and if that's using AI, then
And if you cheat your way through school, that's only bad for yourself.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
On a partner?
On me? Wow.
Wow.
In school?
Yeah.
Like, just copied
I've,
someone's homework.
Yeah, copied someone's
Yeah.
homework.
you've never done that.
Cheat? Actually, I did
I've
more when I was
probably
younger.
done that on like a homework assignment that I needed to really quick, but never on a test. I would be terrified to cheat on a test.
Never would glance over. Like
No.
That's so scary.
Testing was my forte. I didn't do well with homework. I actually am a very talented test taker.
Same.
you are very.
That's what Leif says. I'm not good at any of it.
That's not true.
I was better at probably my homework than test taking. I would clam up, I think.
Yeah, I get a little
But I don't really
nervous.
remember, honestly. Well,
I was going to say, you guys, the parents to be.
Oh yeah.
Leif's
Yeah,
first
Leif's-
time on since
true.
the announcement.
I know.
How are you?
No
give us
one's
an update.
really
How are you
like heard
feeling?
my thoughts on it all.
Let's hear him.
Let's hear
he's like,
him.
oh, what a drag.
I'm nervous.
It's
No, I'm
okay. I literally
so-
can't look at you, or else. No, like if I just look over, then just so everyone knows on video, if I'm never looking at Lady, it's because literally the mic will not catch my voice. I don't think.
What are you nervous about? I'm like, why would you?
Just
That's stupid.
Telling my feelings to thousands of people.
Oh, you're nervous to talk about it.
Yeah. I'm not. No, I'm not nervous. I'm freaking excited.
You know what? I was rewatching when we found out, and in the clip, I'm like, wait, I'm scared. Like at the end, I didn't put that part in, but and you're like, I'm not in the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's sweet, and that's how you are. You're not
Yeah.
really, you don't really get nervous about stuff like that. You're just excited
No,
for the shift.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been ready for it for a while.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
It's about
Feels
time.
like the next progression
Yeah.
in life.
You guys will be
Nice.
great parents.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Thanks.
No need to be nervous. It's not hard.
How has your life been the past few months?
Past few months with you being pregnant or just all of it?
Yeah,
Which one?
both. I'm just saying, like, how has the pregnancy been from your perspective? Obviously, because no one's heard your thoughts.
There is a right and wrong answer to this.
Like, and be
From
careful.
my perspective, like no complaints for me because I'm not sick. I'm not throwing up. Like I feel great.
That's the right answer.
I mean,
He's like, I've been feeling a little under the weather.
I feel like I've neglected my own like health in some aspects. Like I haven't been working out. And then I like started to work out again and I got injured. And then I kind of got sick because I got injured. And so it's been a rough couple weeks, I guess, but still no complaints. Like, I don't know. Life just seems fun and exciting because we're like awaiting a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our house, we are finally like progressing on our house. So we went over, honestly, like yesterday and today were the first days that we were like, okay, a lot of progress has been made. And it feels like they're just there every day chipping away at stuff. So that also I feel like is starting to feel more real. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that hasn't really felt real, even though we got the news. Even, you know this too. It's like when you get the news you're pregnant, but it's like, okay, is it real? Like what's happening? It just doesn't feel. But then once, you know, you start showing a little more and whatever, it starts to feel more real. So I feel like that with the house too. It's like we knew we bought a house, but nothing's happening with it. So we're just like sitting there waiting. But now it feels like a lot of things are starting to progress. So that's fun.
I know. I forget you guys have a house too. Sometimes when you say like the house, I'm like,
You're like, what house?
what house?
I know. But yeah,
Those are big things, like right around the corner.
I know.
I know.
It's crazy.
It'll be
Like
fun.
one morning you'll wake up in a new house with a baby.
Yeah.
I know.
Isn't that
That's
wild?
crazy.
I know. It's really weird. I wonder when it will be done too. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I know it won't be done before the baby comes, but I've been, I don't know, thinking about how we'll probably have to move with a 2-3-month-old or something.
That's cool though. That's like
Yeah.
the only house that baby will ever remember.
Yeah, it's
True.
true. And it will be, I was like, oh gosh, that'll be so much work to move with like a newborn and whatever. But then I was thinking, but it'll
You got
also be
us.
so nice to, it'll also be so nice to actually be in our house with like a nice kitchen and like all the stuff that we've been working on. So I'm like, it will be, yeah. I mean, moving is a process, but it'll be so worth
Yeah.
it.
Are you guys getting into your place?
You said, are you
You're
guys gonna
doing
buy
a
a
lot
house?
of
They're
projects.
we're like, so where's your
I
house?
know.
No, their house is literally like not done, but I feel like it's like wallpapered,
there's-
painted, like everything.
There's projects.
Have you been on
Every week.
projects?
I've
Oh
been,
my gosh.
I've been putting Nick to work. Literally, as soon as we finish one, I'm like, the curtain rods came. Time to hang them up.
No, let me tell you the worst is we finished doing our guest room, and it was a lot of work to like
We
paint
painted
the
it, yeah.
ceiling, all the walls, and like multiple coats. And then she just takes the paint and walks into our bedroom and starts painting like a circle on our wall. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like
I'm
I was
sampling it.
Yeah.
and she's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna put a picture here." And I'm like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Do you know how big this room is? Like
Yeah.
this is like gonna be a ton of work." And sure enough, she's like, I just wanted to see. And
The
literally
vibes.
5 days later, she's ordered paint.
There's just like boxes with paint at our doorstep. Nick's
They're
like,
like they're like 70 pounds, and I'm just Yeah.
It's so much work, but then once it's done, it feels so nice, and it
Yeah.
feels so like homey and complete.
Do you feel confident like doing the projects, or is it like trial and error?
I'm more of like
Throughout the day.
the labor,
Yeah.
like where I just do the prep work and she does more of like the artistry. So
The fun part.
I'm pretty confident in putting down like plastic on the
Yeah.
ground and drop cloths and priming.
Taping. You did a
Taping.
really good job taping.
That's
I
important.
will
You gotta
say
have clean lines.
And that sounds sarcastic, but you know when you're painting, you have to like we have a lot of what's it called? Like not
Molding?
mold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Around our house is like a little older. So
Trim.
there's a lot of trim to tape off. And in our guest room we were a little sloppy, aka me, when I was taping. So when we would take them off, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
some drips here and there. But you did a great job.
And that stuff takes forever.
It does. It takes
Prepping.
forever.
Yeah.
House projects just feel never ending. It feels like there's always something too.
Yeah.
We were thinking about how when you also like own a house, I mean, it's kind of nice when you're renting. If something goes wrong, you're just like, oh, like not really my problem.
Yeah.
Someone else can do it and pay for it and whatever else. But I was thinking about that when Leif was just gone. Our like dishwasher was being weird, and then our front gate kind of broke, and I was just like, first of all, well, because he wasn't there, I was like, this is extra annoying because like I'm not gonna like go out there and fix it, but I'll just wait for him to come home because he's whatever. But I was thinking like when you own your house, it's like, okay, call the plumber, get out there and do it. Like no one's doing anything for you. You just gotta like do all the work. And I feel like so much stuff just goes wrong.
It's probably more stressful. Like when all this rain happened, one of our doors had water like seeping through because it was just raining nonstop. So it kind of started flooding our mudroom. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, if this was the home we owned, I feel like I would be so stressed about like, I mean, obviously we were trying to fix it immediately, but we like called our landlord and we're just like, hey, we need to block this off. But I was thinking if we own this, I would be so stressed.
You'd be like, okay, well that can't happen.
Yeah.
We need to like actually get to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
exactly.
I know when there was a lot of rain at our new house just now, it was like kind of flooding this area in our backyard, and our contractor was like, yeah, you probably want to like drain there or something eventually. And it's like just all this stuff that it's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we need to take care of that for the future.
I think it'll be
Fun,
better
though.
though because you guys will like take care and you guys do like a good job with whatever you do. So you'll
It's true.
actually care about it.
It's kind of nice to like have control
Yeah.
over it though in the same breath. Yeah. But we're just living the adult life, all of us. Home projects,
I know.
children.
How old are you, Chelsea?
28.
Nick?
30.
30?
You're the oldest?
31?
29. Chelsea's going to be 29 though in like 2 months. We're only a few months apart. You know,
Let's not get too hasty. I'm still 28.
true.
You're practically 29.
You're pretty
practically
much 30. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you guys before we get into the game. If you had to take one trait from the other person that you hope that your baby gets from them, what would it be?
That's cute.
I hope.
Don't reveal gender.
Well, are we
Is this the gender reveal?
Like, and?
are we saying physical or like just anything?
Anything.
I was thinking not physical.
Yeah. I was thinking
I was thinking like less surface
I hope
level.
they
more-
get your just like confidence in pretty much every aspect of their life because that's how you are.
Oh, that's sweet.
That
Just
is really
confident
sweet.
to move forward with their dreams and confident to talk to people.
That's sweet. So many things, but I feel
She's like, none of your personality traits.
like, can we do physical? Just kidding. Okay, I have two different ideas when but they're very different. I was gonna say like his patience and just like your calm nature, but also I've been thinking a lot about how Leif is a very well-rounded person. He's a very like interested person, so he's very, he has his hyperfixations, which we love to talk about, but also it's just he's curious and interested in things, and I feel like that's actually a very good trait. And I was thinking about how I feel like he will take our kids on so many adventures, very well-rounded types of adventures. Like he appreciates good music, he appreciates art, he appreciates photography, but he also loves sports and adventures and all that. And I just feel like our kids will, I guess now I'm going into not a trait they will have, but hopefully kind of they learn that from you and they'll have a very like well-rounded, colorful, adventurous life and learn to be very curious people.
That's really good.
That was really nice.
Thank you.
That's really important, I think, because then kids can choose like their path. They get to see a bunch, like a sample of all these different things. They're like, oh, I really like surfing. Like I like surfing with Leif, or I like skiing, or something like that. And then they can find their own hobbies.
Yeah. So fun. Are you guys how are you feeling about a second boy coming so soon?
I was going to say this earlier. I feel like when you were saying right after you found out you were pregnant, you're like, I'm scared. And I said the same thing, especially after I found out this one. It was like one of the first things I said. I was like, I'm terrified. And Nick was like, yeah, like, okay. And I just don't think the men realize, like they really start to grasp it when the baby comes, because they don't, obviously, like no fault of their own, they don't have the baby in their stomach.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have been prepping like mentally, like, okay, there's like a baby in here, especially this time around. Like you are so occupied with Case all the time that I'm like, sometimes I have to remind him, like, literally in a couple months, we are going to have another baby. Like I will be nursing a baby on the couch right now. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know if you know.
At least 3 times a day, she like grabs my hand and like makes me feel.
I know. I'm like, he's here. He's with us.
We were sleeping that night, and this baby is so active.
Really?
It's so crazy. Like I'll literally just place my hand here, and then I'll feel like him. Just right now, just moving around.
More than Case was, for sure.
He's literally dragging his something like right here.
His something.
Something. I
Probably
think
Something. We don't know what.
his foot.
Elbow, hand. We don't know what it is, but we're trying to figure it out.
I know. Nick's like, I'm scared. I'm like, why are you scared? He's like, he's crazy. I feel like he's gonna be crazy.
No,
And
he's
Case
got
is already
crazy
like an
energy.
active
Yeah.
kid.
And Case in the womb, I've said this before, like I feel like you get a sense of their energy. And Case was such a first child. Like he was so responsible. He was pretty active as well. But every time we would get a scan, like he was always in the right position. Like he was always doing like the responsible thing and giving Capricorn energy. And this baby has
a mind of his own.
Exactly. Might be an Aries. So if that says anything.
I'm so excited to see him be a brother, though. I feel like he'll be
Yeah.
such a cute, sweet older brother.
Yeah, he will be.
Hope so.
So
I
far,
mean, I'm sure there will be ups and downs, but I feel like overall he'll just be so cute.
yeah, I think so too. He wants to name him Orange Helicopter.
Oh, perfect.
Say, who's in mommy's belly?
He said orange helicopter.
Orange Helicopter. Like, okay. Hopefully you call him by his real name when he comes out. People are like, you should put Orange as his middle name.
No,
Like,
thanks.
no thanks.
Orange, please. Name
The
him
worst
Helly.
color.
It's like the hardest
Helly,
name,
yeah.
like one to say too. It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah,
That is so funny.
but it'll be fun.
Well, should we get into the Newlywed game?
Yes, let's do it.
Happy almost Valentine's Day, everyone. We wanted to play a little game with the boys.
Are we going to keep track of score? Is this a competition?
Nah. Well, so we answer, I think we've kind of done this before, but we answer on behalf of
The other person.
the other person. You know, see how well we know each other kind of thing.
So wait. Okay, let's just start.
Yeah, I think it'll be self-explanatory when you hear the questions.
Do you want to go first, Chelsea?
Okay.
We're not like writing anything down to verify our answers. Just have to be
Beforehand.
honest.
Yeah.
True, yeah. We have to be
Honor
honest.
system.
So
All
I
right.
guess we can't. Yeah, we can't take score otherwise. I'll cheat to win. Okay, your spouse takes your hand and pulls you to the dance floor. They say that the DJ is playing your song. What song is it?
Oh.
Playing my song.
So
Yeah, Miley Cyrus.
wait,
Yeah.
So like I would
In
be
my hips,
answering
like,
like what would Leif think was my song?
yeah.
This is not
So
a relevant one for
I have
us.
to have a song in mind.
What do you mean?
Yeah. No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
I have an artist in mind.
Let's hear it.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
No, I had an
Oh wait,
artist
but
in
I
mind
don't
for
have
myself.
anything in mind, so that's hard. Oh, for yourself.
Yeah, mine is locked in.
Okay,
artist.
well, artist Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let me think about what.
I'm only thinking of one song.
Listen to your gut. Go with your gut.
Okay, let's
Or
hear it.
I'll do 2 artists.
Okay.
First one, SZA.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Second one, Lana Del Rey.
I love Lana.
Those are both. Those are really good answers. I literally couldn't think of one song or artist, so I think that was perfect. The reason I say this is not relevant to us is because Leif's biggest trigger and ick is dancing on a dance floor
What?
with people. I know it sounds crazy.
I was
we've
gonna
seen his
say.
TikTok.
He is
That's
Does
your
not
thing.
track.
he's
I don't know.
a really good dancer.
Maybe it's just childhood trauma.
You don't like it because you're
High
better
school
than everyone.
trauma.
High school trauma. No, that's
No.
just what's weird is
Girls
my-
were grinding on you too much.
It's just I don't know. I have to be in the very specific mood.
headspace.
Even for my TikToks. Like that's why I don't post that often. So I have to be in a very specific
He's a
mood.
true artist. He doesn't force it.
Yeah, I don't force it.
Yeah.
And when I look on the dance floor and it's, these cheesy little dances, I just sometimes get the ick.
So I think it's the
Wow.
music I think it's the music for you.
I have a hard time going out there too. I don't know if it's the same reasons, but
And it probably depends
Doesn't
who you're
look
with too. But one of the first things that my sister-in-law who set us up said is that Leif is a great dancer. I was like, what? Like, I did not. I was like, really? She was like, oh, he's actually like such a good dancer. And I was like, how do you know this? And she's like, oh, we would go to dance parties in college. And I'm like, okay.
caught.
Thinking of you at a college dance party, it has me shook.
There was just a little stint where I had the confidence.
And then it went away.
TikTok
Well,
didn't
slay.
regain it. You have fans following you just for your dancing.
Even JC's never been in the house when I made one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always have to be gone. So then I come home and then I will be scrolling on TikTok and I'll see it. And then
And I
everyone,
have to be caffeinated.
yeah.
And the weather has to be good.
Oh,
There's
Sunny?
a lot of
Sunny.
factors. Yeah.
but yeah, I can understand that.
Anyway, what are your guys' songs?
Nick's not a dancer. Like every time we go to a wedding, he will dance with me because he knows I love it, but he does not prefer to do
You
it.
don't enjoy it.
No.
No. Like I'll get
That's
a couple
okay.
songs out of him and he'll be really putting in an effort and then he'll be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, thanks anyways. But I feel like if there was one, it would be, I'm trying to think of one. I want to say country, but I've never seen you like line dance. But I feel like it would be something like that.
Probably.
Like, I don't know line dances from like country music very well though. So I couldn't
Yeah,
say
me
a
neither.
specific title.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
What would you guess for me?
Probably like Get Low.
Wow, that is actually
That's a good
literally
one.
the title I was thinking of because I listened to that recently. Maybe that's why you.
No, I
was
just
Get
seen,
Low
I
in the
just seen how
bathroom.
you dance with that.
Something.
Wow.
He's like,
He's
that's
like,
what I
I've
prefer.
seen you every morning routine.
Not now. I can tell you that much.
That's your alarm. Just getting out of bed. Hello.
I just hop right out of bed.
Something about me and Chelsea is we will be on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And remember in St.
awesome.
Bart's? That's awesome. Good for you.
No, it is awesome.
St. Bart's.
Doesn't remember a trip of a
Oh,
lifetime.
yeah.
She's like, St. Bart's.
At the club.
Isn't ringing a bell. Oh, yeah.
Remember?
The dinner. That was
You were
fun.
kind of unwell because you were newly pregnant.
Yeah.
So, but you hung in there for a little bit. But
Yeah.
it was fun. It was like, that took me back to high
school.
school, dance
Was it
days.
in
Fun.
public or was it just like your group?
It was at a restaurant,
both.
but so there were some other people. This restaurant was so lit. What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Other guys.
Other
They're like,
guys?
other guys
oh
were
my
there.
god.
What?
It was filled with other like shirtless men we were dancing.
Yeah.
But
One of
No, it
those.
they were playing just like the best, just like Nicki Minaj and just good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That might actually have to be my answer. Like it might be a Nicki Minaj song that I would just go feral to. If we're talking
Yeah.
about dancing, like
in the car.
something
for
about
Lana
Nicki.
Del Rey, but not. The
Yeah.
yeah, not
Yeah.
the dance floor. Unless
Yeah,
you want to
Nicki
like slow
Minaj.
dance, we can slow dance to Lana if you
Oh
want.
yeah, that's true.
If you want when we get home, we can.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool.
Nick loves Lana. You know she's coming out with a country album?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty excited about
I'm not
that.
like
I
the
am
biggest
so
country music fan. I mean, I love country music, but I'm not like she's painting me as like a country only.
yeah.
That's
She's really
not
putting
true.
in a box.
You
Yeah.
get down with country, but it's
Yeah.
not like your thing.
Yeah, it's not like.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's on the radio right now in my car, but
He's like, yeah, I listen to it every day. and
But I
night.
also
Yeah,
don't
I
have the
an
option.
AirPod in right now that you can see. Listening to country.
yeah, I
He's
have
listening.
5 playlists on my phone.
who just passed away? Toby Keith.
I know. Rest in peace, one of the greats.
That's sad.
Yeah,
You
My
can't do
mom's
that
age.
to us. Yeah, you can't do
he had like something going on though.
Oh,
He
I
didn't look
really
well
know
when
the
I saw him.
story.
Yeah.
What? Why is that funny?
It's because you can't drop the mood like that. Do you know this about me? I am the most like I have the
You'll cry?
She
nervous
laughs.
laugh.
No, she
laughs
laughed.
now.
If you say anything like about a tragedy, horrific, and you bring it up in a random moment, like I can't help it.
Should we unpack that? Why does that happen?
Wow,
to
feeling
protect
awkward,
me.
huh? I know I've mentioned
Feeling
this.
awkward, yeah.
I know I've mentioned this a million times, but Chelsea and I remember when we were in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Who were we all in Tennessee?
You guys
Visiting
were there?
us.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
working
yeah.
out there. I was doing
Like
sales.
they lived
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Chelsea and I got in a car accident. Like we literally ran into
Oh, I don't remember.
in a
that.
rental car.
Wasn't
And it was
crazy.
very
Just
mini.
like a little ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chelsea literally laughed for 30 minutes. Like I couldn't get her to stop.
What?
Because it wasn't
Right
that
after I was
serious.
like, and I looked at her. She's like, I'm like, wait, that was so scary.
Was it into another car?
Yeah,
yeah, we like backed into it or something like that.
no.
I'm pretty sure
I
because
don't
there was no one else in the car in the
Like,
other
no,
car.
no mistakes
Yeah.
were made on my end. The driver. I don't remember honestly what happened, but we did run into another car, and it was like it damaged our rental car. Like I remember it was like a thing. You don't remember that?
No.
Anyway, that was just an example of the inappropriate laughter. But I also am, and when I'm with Chelsea, I'll laugh even harder. So, okay, what is one thing that your spouse has that you would love to get rid of?
A physical, like an item, or
think so.
Yeah, I
like
think
a trait.
an item.
So you have to
Oh,
answer
I
on
got it.
behalf of each other. What do you think he's gonna want to get rid of yours?
I've got some.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, what I would want to get rid of Chelsea's.
of
That's
mine. And-
no, you're answering what?
Yes, what he would want to
Chelsea
get.
would
or yeah.
want to get rid of
Yeah,
yours.
oh,
What would I want to
So
get rid of
you
yours?
say an item of your own.
I have really comfortable dad grandpa shoes. They're Cole Haan's. Shout out Cole Haan. You make a very comfortable shoe. They're not
No
very.
hate.
Would love a sponsorship.
Which brings us to our ad segment.
Yeah. She'd probably throw those away real quick.
Yeah, I don't
She
love
might
them.
just do it one day.
I've done it to a couple items. There's one thing about Nick. This man will wear the same exact thing. He's like Steve Jobs. Like he has a uniform and he will wear it.
But then
every day.
does he get sick of it? Because that's Leif will do the same thing, fixate on one thing for like 3 weeks, and then he's like, I'm done. I gotta have a new uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the current fixation, this hoodie.
Oh, it looks great.
This is his. This.
Yeah.
Actually, I came home and he
Hoodie,
cut these
t-shirt.
sleeves off of.
Oh, you
Custom
did that?
made. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll come home and he's ordered like vintage clothes from eBay. I'm like,
Slay.
wow, slay. Okay. That he cut
Nice.
these. I'm like, what are you, a fashion designer? I love it.
I just don't like to have to think about what to wear. If I already know I like the way it looks and feels, it's
Yeah.
more like comfort of how it feels.
Yeah.
Something's too tight.
And if I only see people like once a week, I could wear that all week.
I use that logic all the time when I was younger. It's like, I'm not going to see the same people every single day, so I might as well
Yeah.
just repeat it.
When you go to school,
That's valid.
everyone sees you every day at school.
I'm not talking about school, baby.
I'm talking about real
about
life.
summer, yeah.
Talking about adulthood. Okay, what's your item?
I
Chelsea?
think you would want to get rid of my some of my pajamas. I think you'd want to get rid of some of my like uglier pajamas.
All of them.
Just frumpy.
That is exactly what my answer was going to be. Like, I know that what I wear to bed, he's just like, okay. Or, like, especially as I've been sick, like, just my outfits, I'm like, this is not giving remotely attractive.
I would get rid of your entire sweat set section in your closet, which
That's
is your
criminal.
entire closet.
Okay, wow. Really coming from
He
my
ate
neck
with
with
that
this
one.
one. I fear he
It's the
ate.
nude colored bike shorts and top matching that she has like 100 of them. She's like,
Skins. Hello.
Well, don't worry, I had to get rid of those because I pooped in them. So
what?
remember, I haven't worn those since I had my little accident because it's
accident.
it's brought me horrible memories. I've actually gotten cuter pajamas recently.
Like, do you
I?
actually hate when I wear sweatsets because
No, I don't
you're
hate
just
it.
sick of it?
I just think in our closet, which isn't too big, you steal all of my hangers because you keep getting new sweat sets, and then I have nowhere to hang my t-shirts.
Yeah, that's valid. I was actually looking at the amount of gray sweats I have, and I was like, that's an issue. There were like 6 pairs of different, but they're all different to me. I'm like, these are a certain vibe but they're all like heathered gray. And I was like, I have so many,
too many
sweats.
We're getting pushed into the corner of the closet where it's just like slowly but surely my section, my half has become an eighth.
Yes.
And it's getting out of hand.
You don't need it. You wear the same thing every day. I could probably get rid of half of that eighth and you wouldn't even notice.
That's true. Yeah.
What do you think I'd want to get rid of yours?
Xbox.
What?
Xbox.
Oh, I was like, I'm sorry. Is that English?
Xbox.
That's correct.
What did you have in mind, though?
Probably that.
That sounds good. I was gonna say something.
Some of your hats.
This one?
No, just I guess the same thing. It's like you just wear hats a lot because you don't. And you have the best hair, so I'm like, why are we covering up the curls? Why are we covering up the locks?
Best hair takes the most effort.
True. I get why you do wear hats a lot, but sometimes
your kid will have great hair.
We can only hope.
Destined for it.
We can only
Yeah,
hope.
I wonder if they'll have the curls.
I know, and I wonder if they
Or
have the
the
red.
red.
I was looking
Hopefully
up
red
the chance
both.
of the redhead
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
gene or whatever. It said it. I was looking up something. What I was concluding was that it said it was like literally 50-50.
Really?
Yeah.
Of red hair.
I like those odds.
Yeah, that
Good.
is like way more than.
I'd bet on that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it said because like
because of your parents. his
Yeah, because of
parents.
my parents and Leif's mom's a redhead. My mom's a redhead. We have a lot of redheads in our families. Mm-hmm. And it's like you have to be the carrier, whatever. I don't remember how it all worked, but like when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, so it's like kind of 50-50 shot.
It's crazy.
We'll see. And I am actually considering going brunette, and I'm dead serious.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I think at my next appointment, I might just go to my natural color. I'm not kidding.
That'd be awesome.
That would be crazy. I haven't seen you with brown hair in
12 years.
12 years.
12 years. I just like,
I think it would look so good.
I think it's
Like,
just,
I love your red hair, obviously, but I think brown would look so good because it's your natural.
Yeah. I think I just have been, just when you have a lot going on, it's like we've talked about this, like any cosmetic thing that's taking a lot of time. It's like, I just want to do away with this. Like, I don't want to have to, because I feel like when red hair starts to fade, when it's colored, sorry, the boys don't care about this, but anyway, it just gets very dull and it's like you have to really keep up on it or else like for me, I don't feel feel put together when when my roots are super whatever. So I was like, but then I was like, then will I just have like an identity crisis? People are saying like when I'm pregnant, I always just want to do something drastic. So I'm like, is it just that? Is it just that I'm like pregnant, kind of not feeling like myself and it's like stressful to get my hair done all the time? So I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I've really been considering it.
Well, if anything, if you don't like it, it will make you appreciate the red.
Yeah.
If you do. Like if you go, brunette and you don't like it, then when you go back red, you'll be like, wow, I really love this even more than I did before.
True. And I don't think it will be hard to swap between the two. Like it won't be really hard to go back to my natural color and it won't be very hard to go back red. I don't think so.
Yeah. That's how I feel when I put any blonde in my hair at all. I'll have this urge to do. I'm like, I'm going to put some blonde in my hair. I want to be blonde. And every time I'm like, wow, I'll look at pictures of me with like dark hair and I'm like, that's just it. I need to appreciate it more when I have it.
Yeah.
And then I can remind myself when I want to go blonde again. Like, not that I want to do that right now, but sometimes I'm like, should I mix it up? I'm like, no.
Yeah. I know. We'll see. Stay tuned. So.
I love Chelsea's short hair.
Thank you.
Me too. It looks so good on her.
Thank you.
I was just telling her how
Feels
thick
good.
it looks.
Yeah.
When it's short, it's just like, looks so
You
blonde.
dye it?
Plus the prenatals. No, I think also that's why my hair is like my natural color now.
Wow.
Like I don't think
So
it's
dark.
really
hair
dark.
dye. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
It does look so good on you. And just like
Yeah.
with your eyes, the contrast of the light eyes, like it's so pretty.
Thanks.
I love
guys.
it.
Wow. Okay, next question. Mm-hmm. Your spouse asks you to grab them a treat from the store on your way home. What do you buy?
easy peasy, this one.
So
Well, we cannot get
it's too confusing.
What treat would I want you to buy for me? Right?
We
Or
can
am I
do it
wrong
that.
now?
Why
It's
don't we
that-
do it that way?
Maybe we should do it that way. It's
That
less
might
confusing.
be easier.
No, I think I'm
Like
supposed
answer
to
for each other. I think you're
'cause
supposed to
you
say
have-
what she would say.
I'm guessing.
I'm
Now I'm the one who doesn't
I'm
get it.
guessing what you have in mind.
For
that-
myself.
yeah. No. For
No,
like-
for me.
For you.
For me.
So I have something in mind right now that I would get for you. And I should say that?
No, I should say
No,
what you're
that doesn't
thinking.
make sense.
Because usually we're writing
Every
these things
question.
down.
Yeah.
Wait, are we playing it wrong?
Why don't we
It's
just
our own version. I literally swear we've done this before and we were all
Exactly.
so confused
This
too.
has been every question. I feel like this might be the right way, but it's easier to understand if you just answer the question as it is for the other person. Like, I'm going to say the
I would
snack
buy
I would
this
get for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
Let's just do that.
I'll go
like that.
first. Obviously, I would get you Reese's peanut butter cups.
Correct.
Nick has
Obviously.
got Leif that he has done that.
I was,
He'll be
Yeah.
like, I got extra for Leif.
yeah,
a
we're
great
very
friend.
well known.
That is.
The small ones from Sprouts are great.
Oh yeah.
Throw them in the freezer.
Yes.
Those are good.
Man,
If I said I wanted a treat, what would you bring me home?
a little tub of watermelon.
Right now,
No, that
I was
one's
going to say
incorrect.
your answers right now might be different. Pregnancy cravings.
You're always asking for watermelon.
That's not really a treat though.
What is it?
A fruit? Like that's like a healthy snack. A treat, I was thinking like the pressed freezes.
Those are great.
That's kind of and I want to also get one on the way home maybe. That sounds really good.
That's more of like a
thinking what I wanna
healthy
get on the way
snack.
home.
Though.
No, that's a treat. Okay, what are your guys' answers?
I would get you the, how do you say it? Haribo? Sour gummy
Haribo.
bears.
Yeah,
Oh, sounds so good right now.
They
those
do.
are so
Sour gummy
good.
bears?
The Gold Label Haribo. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but Gold Label gummy bears, sour though. The consistency,
so
they're just
good.
chewier.
They're really good.
They're not too like soft. They're firm.
Wait, are they still? They still just look like the normal gummy bears, but
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
sour.
And
They're
they're
sour.
they're
I
sour.
don't think I've had those.
Are they like sugary on the outside or they're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll get some for you guys. They're really good.
so are they like the gummy worms, but like little bears?
They're just gummy bears, like normal gummy bears, but they're sour.
But they have like sugar
Yeah, they
on
have
them?
Yeah.
like the
Like
the
a gummy
sour
worm
stuff.
would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty
The
Never
good.
had
rest of the episode is just us trying to figure out
That
what
and
What's
Twix
next?
has. That's a new favorite, I think, for candy bar.
Twix
Twix
is nice.
Twix. Yeah,
Ooh, I do love a Twix.
it's changed quite a bit. But,
What treat would you get me?
an Ollie Pop, or a Poppy
That's good.
with like some kind of chocolate, Reese's cup, like what are they called? The
not Reese's.
JC hates Reese's.
Reese's. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is it called? The ones that I get you. I got you them like yesterday.
Oh, Justin's Perfect or something.
Yeah,
like
something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, those are good.
those are really good.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was like kind of not actively, I don't know. I was doing not very much sugar before I was pregnant, like the year literally before I was pregnant. I just like I had reduced my sugar intake by a lot for my skin issues. I was like, I just want to whatever. So I was not really eating a lot of sugar at all. I would like never have, I don't know, very sugary stuff. And this pregnancy, I'm like, everything that someone mentions that's like when you guys are talking about the candy, I'm like, I want that so bad. Like
Yeah.
I've been eating so much more sugar.
That's
Oops.
how I was too. I never drank soda like Dr. Pepper or Coke ever, literally in my life
No, she really didn't.
until this pregnant. Like I don't like it anymore. I think it kind of reminds me of being sick, but oh my gosh, I loved Dr. Pepper. Like
Soda?
nobody's business. I would just be craving it all the time. That and like candy. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry.
I know. I love candy right now. And I've never been really a candy person either. Like if I want treats, it's like give me a donut, give me a cookie. Like if I'm gonna eat sugar, that's what satisfies me. But lately I've been loving like a little licorice, a little gummy. I'm just like it's hitting the spot.
I was just at my grandma's house, and she told us that she's never taken a sip of soda.
Oh my goodness.
I thought
Really?
your grandma loved soda. It's just candy that she loves.
Yeah.
He,
Lots of candy.
Maybe she
Candy
knows
grandma.
the temptation's too strong. One sip.
never taken a sip
No.
for a specific reason, or just hasn't come across the opportunity.
Yeah, just I guess doesn't desire it.
That's interesting.
You know, I guess if you've never had it, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah.
So,
And it's not like it's good for you.
Yeah. No, there's no harm in not drinking soda.
yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm getting to the age now where like I'll say like I want a Coke, and they'll give me a Diet Coke, and it actually it makes me mad.
Really?
I'm like, they'll either say like Diet Coke, and I'm like, no, Coke, please, normal Coke.
You're not a
Regular-
little boy anymore.
Are you still a soda boy?
Yeah,
Nick's the original Bev boy.
I love sodas. I've had to kind of cut it back a little bit. Like I'm not going to the store and buying big like 12 packs, but if there's an opportunity to
Just
get a
6
soda,
packs.
I'm gonna get it. Like
Yeah.
if I'm out and eating food, I'm gonna get a Coke. But no, not as much. There was a phase when we were in LA where I would run to Costco and get like the huge pack.
Oh wow.
It was a dark time, honestly. Yeah. Glad I made it out.
Soda really, like, once you start, I feel like also it's so, I don't know if addicting is the right word, but just
Oh,
like
yeah.
that fizziness, it's so, you like look forward to it.
It's literally part of your culture, like your family.
It's part of your pioneer ancestry.
It really is. Like, if a family is like a soda family, their fridge is stocked. You always have soda on hand. So, like, the kids, it's part of
We
their
had
life.
like a refrigerator outside in our garage, so we'd be out in like the field
Yeah.
playing.
Bragging.
Like, wow.
Okay.
You're one of, yeah.
You had one of those
was late.
refrigerators. Yeah, we had a
So was
second
late.
fridge.
We had a second fridge with
You can get a
sodas.
fridge for like $200
Yeah.
It's the principle.
Yeah.
It's the principle of
of
you
extra.
of excess. And Leif had the same thing when I met him. I was like, oh, okay, so he's rich.
Yep.
Had so much cereal and so much soda.
Cereal is just important to
That's-
have. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
important
is.
that.
True.
Wow. Okay, next question. Oh, your turn.
Have answered literally 2 of them and the episode's almost over. Is your spouse a pessimist, an optimist, or a realist?
I'm going to say you are a.
Okay, sorry. I'll be quiet now.
We keep.
Wait, isn't that what we're doing now?
Yeah, we changed it, I think.
I'm going to say you are a realist.
Yep.
You know, you used to be an optimist till your trust in your heart was broken by others.
Aw.
No, I think you just like you go through
starts
life
crying.
experiences and you're like, okay, I think there's a level of reality that needed to take place, or like that didn't really make sense, but
Yeah.
you like go through different things. You're like, oh, I can do anything, and then you like start pulling back after you try so many things
After you realize you can't.
and you fail, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, maybe it's gonna take a lot more work and X, Y, Z to pull something off like that. But yeah, I think that's fair. I think you're an optimist, and I think it's a good combo.
As made apparent by me saying, we can get this paint job done in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm always the one that's like trying to be like, all right, this is a 5-day project. We're not gonna have our bedroom. We're gonna have to sleep on the couch or like get a blow up mattress.
I'm like, you'll be fine. I just hear it like,
Gearing up.
Yeah.
Gearing up.
But I love that about Chelsea. She's very optimistic, and she has dreams. She puts them on her vision board, and she goes after it. And it just, some of those things happen, you know. And I think that's really cool. You and
I
JC.
don't. They come to me because I
She
put them on my
attracts them.
vision board.
You girls are incredible. You amaze me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have we told you how amazing
Yeah.
we think you girls are?
I don't know.
Not
Not-
lately.
we
Not
don't-
we
enough.
don't
Not
say it
lately.
enough.
Not
enough.
just
We do not
beautiful,
say it
but
enough.
like talented and
Smart.
smart. No, you guys do amazing work.
Stoic.
Yeah.
Cute. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm done.
Take the compliment.
I think that Leif is an optimist to his core, which, well, yeah, I'm going to go with you're an optimist. A little too optimistic for my liking sometimes. I'm kidding. No, I also really appreciate that about him. I feel like you really always do see the bright side. Here's an example. We will be watching a sports game, a Suns game or something, they will be down by like 30 points, and it's like the fourth quarter, and I'm just like, this game is over. Like, this is boring. This is stupid to watch now. And Leif's always like, there's a chance. Like, there's always a chance. And I'm like, I will literally roll my eyes, be like, Leif, like, there's not. And then sometimes, like, recently,
Yeah, they were
They
playing the
came back.
Sacramento Kings.
That one game was
They were down 22 points with like 8 minutes left in the entire game, and they came back and won it.
yeah. And I was like, okay, you had a point
Because
there.
I know if I were playing that game, I would never like feel defeated. There's always a chance.
Wow, what a great. See, that's a great mindset to have. I actually do love that about you. I'm just being silly, but yeah, you're very optimistic.
I'd say you are a realist with a lot of optimism.
Okay, nice.
Thank you. I thought for sure you would say realist. I feel
Yeah.
like that's our dynamic as well. Like what you were
Yeah.
explaining, I feel like I'm more of like, you know, if he has an idea, it's like, okay, well, let's think about like practically how that's going to work out.
Let's pick it apart.
Yeah. And you're a little bit more like just on the bright side. Like, let's just do it.
It's a
is
scary.
good.
It's a
Good
scary
combo.
world when you got two optimists running around together.
True.
It's true. Because even sometimes when you
Or
are
two
being
realists, honestly.
Yeah.
Then it's too safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
two pessimists, nice.
Amazing compliment.
Funny. Usually very funny.
That equals a positive.
yeah,
Two negatives
exactly.
equal a positive.
Exactly. Oh, okay. This might get a little steamy. Going in for a hug, where do your hands normally go first?
Oh yeah, right for the butt.
Your hands. My hands don't go for the butt.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to answer. No, I don't. Actually, sometimes, but not usually. I feel like I go up.
Yeah, she likes to grab my neck. Yeah.
Wring my neck.
You do always go for the butt. Sometimes a little too early in the morning where I'm like, please let my body wake up first.
Huh.
Do you guys find hugging hard now that you have a huge belly?
Yeah.
I already feel weird hugging. Like, not actually, but
It's more like I'm leaning over and like
yeah.
having a moment of support.
I feel weird about my belly being touched. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like pushed against other
yeah, like
things.
pushed against. Not
Yeah.
like touched, but like if I'm like hugging and my belly like is touching Leif, I'm like, that feels weird. Like I feel like I'm pushing on my child. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I can
don't
only
like that
imagine
either.
like it's way worse when it's like out to here. But
Yeah.
anyway, just a side note.
Yeah.
Where do your hands go first? Or mine? Mine go for
can't.
your, well,
Well, no, you don't say where yours
okay,
go.
I'll be quiet.
Yours go just like to my back, my mid back.
No, you know where mine go? You know me.
Oh,
To
in
my
the
side.
pants.
I'm like, down his pants. No,
Oh,
Right.
you don't like to wrap around. You just
I
like,
like
to be
going
like
like this.
bundled.
like I like going like this, and then he hugs me. Like,
Nice.
But if I'm going to hug you back, I feel like
More of
hug
a
ar-
fall hug, like you're like falling into his arms.
Yeah, like I go like
Yeah.
this, and then he hugs me. So I'm hugging myself too. But I also go around your neck.
That's what I prefer. But you always want to go low.
That's what I prefer.
Go high when they go
Okay,
low.
I'll remember that.
Leif is more
You're-
of the hugger of the group, right?
Yes. Leif is a very
Yes.
huggy boy.
He's a
Where
sweet
do
boy.
I hug?
Where do you hug? My lower back.
Respectful.
I picture hugging you, and I'm like, kind of like hugging your head, like you're up here.
Yeah. And I'm like this.
That's sweet, Nick.
That is
See?
really nice.
That is actually cute. Yeah, you do hug my head a lot.
I'll work on that.
Take
Thanks,
notes.
I'll send you a video tutorial.
Okay.
Okay, next question. If they could spend $500 on anything, how would they spend it?
Ooh. I know for a fact you would spend it on golf clubs of some kind, even though you already have like 1,000.
Don't have 1,000 clubs. but
Then you gotta go get a grip on
I like.
it.
It's called tinkering. That's what I do. I like to just kind of tinker with my golf stuff, make sure my grips are right, the weights, everything. Yeah, I'd say that's probably right. For
Why
sure.
why are men's hobbies so expensive?
I don't know.
We've
We
been
don't
over
like
this. We don't like
Yeah,
it.
we don't
We don't
love
want
I
it to be
think
this
you
much.
seeing that
do.
come out
it.
of
We like
bank
the
account.
hobbies, but we don't like how expensive it is.
I think
We
you
have
do.
to take a look in the
No.
mirror and think about our spending habits, though, about like our clothes and stuff.
Gosh.
clothes.
Didn't think I'd
Yeah.
have to, that was amazing, JC.
Because
Yeah. Thanks, JC.
I'm just saying, it's because I'll think the same thing. I'm like, that is so expensive to like go
Yeah,
skiing
true.
and get your own skis.
I
and
don't
whatever.
think of mine as hobbies. I think that's why. Like,
just like survive. That's survival. Actually,
Yeah.
that's true.
Clothes
That's
are
necessity.
survival?
Yes. That's a
Revolve
necessity.
packages, necessity.
Necessity for life. We're in survival mode.
I stopped asking, like, is this a brand deal or is this just how it's going to be forever? Like,
That's a nice hack of being an influencer. They sent that to me. I swear I
I
didn't,
didn't
buy
pay
it.
anything for that.
They said that's
Like, really?
true. What would Chelsea buy for $500?
She would buy some.
One T-shirt.
No. Probably. Yeah, either like a new pair of shoes or probably just some like sweats.
Yeah, that's true. Especially now.
Yeah. She'd go to Lido and it'd be gone pretty quick.
Yeah.
that's
That'll take
That's
the
so
500
true.
Malibu
real quick.
Farms, then a couple, a little shopping spree,
It's
and
gone.
a stop
That's
at the home store on the way. What is that one? Consignment store, and
Mm-hmm.
there it goes.
Yep, there it goes.
What do you think I would spend $500 on?
Kind of the same. I was picturing that consignment store.
Us
A
bandits.
piece of furniture or, a set of clothes.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. And
Sounds like a great
and
day
you
to
see how
me.
that's for the greater good. You see how buying a piece of furniture, that's for our home, that's for our family. Now, what would you spend $500 on? One of your hobbies.
We have
it has
this,
nothing to do with me.
We have this orange. It's not a couch. It's like an end table sort of couch.
The bench.
That you bought. Yeah, a bench
I love
that
that
you
bench.
bought that has no use.
It's cute.
And 2 weeks after buying it, you said, "I don't really like it."
No, I did not. Okay. That is not true. I did not say I do not like it.
You said you hate it.
I said burn that thing. No, it's just that room, you know about that room.
I get
Don't
it.
judge me.
Leif, have you ever been to the store with JC?
Yeah.
I went.
Been to the store with Jason.
Like to that specific store, you mean?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
to that store, to that consignment store. I don't know what it's called. What's it called?
We're not.
we're gatekeeping that.
Okay, well, I was in there with Chelsea. I'm like just casually looking, like I'm just like looking around, like these are some cool things, and Chelsea's like, "You're not looking hard enough." Like she was like, "I need you to basically like walk like this, like go back and forth, and I don't want you to miss anything."
But
And
you didn't go into it thinking you were on the job.
no, I was
No.
100% like
He was
working.
lollygagging.
Like I had like it wasn't a mental break. This date that we took, it was like, okay, did you cover that quadrant over there to the right? And I'm like, I thought I did, but maybe I missed something. I don't know.
That store is actually massive. It's actually
Yeah.
really hard to find, never to see everything in there.
And it's overwhelming.
I think if you had $500 to spend, I do think you would buy some sort of like gear of some sort, whether it's like a kayak, a seat for the kayak, or like a rain jacket, or like a camping thing. That's what I think you'd spend your money on.
Yeah. Correct.
And the answer should have been a gift for me. Just kidding. No, that's your what's your latest hyperfixation, would you say? I was just talking about this with a friend because her husband's a Virgo, and you guys have a lot of parallel like similarities, and she was saying how he gets hyperfixated on things, and like she was talking about how he'll be like hyperfixated on sourdough starter, and then I was like, that is Leif, like, and I said down to the sourdough, like he would do that. And she was like, oh, what's his latest one? And I was like, what is his latest one?
Well,
Parenthood.
I've had to really like throw this in the trash.
Throw all his dreams away for our child.
Yeah, child,
House.
renovating a home. I've had to throw, any
I had to
interest,
throw away a lot of dreams.
a lot of dreams until the house is finished. But it was a boat. I just want like a small boat that like maybe 4 or 5 people can be in. Can take it in the harbor, go out fishing.
You should totally do that.
I told you, don't tell Nick.
I
'cause
know,
He'll try
and then
convince
every-
you.
That'd be awesome.
Let's just go in
Every
on it
man
together.
he tells is
And I
like,
found this awesome boat. It was $10,000.
Let's go get it. 5 each.
Seriously.
We're going to be on the harbor in a week. Make sure it's seaworthy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Make sure it's seaworthy.
Make sure there's no holes.
See, and this is where the realist thing comes in for me though, because I'm like, where's the boat? Where is the boat going to be all the time?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that in the
is.
front of my house.
He's about to
I don't
offer our
wanna-
side
Keep it in our
yard.
backyard.
I knew
People do
Nick was
that.
about to say that.
People rent out their unused space.
Yeah.
So I'll pay you like $50.
Why
See,
can't
but
you
then
just
it's
park it
extra
in front of your
costs.
house for right now?
We could, but it's just kind of tacky.
And it's just such an eyesore and like such a big item
It
that
is.
I feel like
The
would not be
realist-
used that often.
Yeah.
The realist is good for those things because when I really start to think about it, it's like there'd be a lot of maintenance, a lot of just time
Because
to like keep that
no,
up.
you know what my
But-
perspective is?
We'd go out fishing, bring home fresh
Oh,
fish
yeah.
to cook.
Make our house smell like
Yum.
fish.
Does it smell like salmon when
We
that's my
love
biggest
fish.
aversion?
No, there's no salmon out there. It'd be
We get sea bass.
Salmon out
sea
there.
bass, yellowfin.
Yeah.
tuna.
Okay, well let me
Actually sounds
Yellow
good.
let
can
me
be
say
awesome.
something. This is how I feel about a lot of like just hobbies or big purchases like this. To me, I'm like, you don't have much experience with a boat, so why don't you rent a boat 5 times, go
Yeah.
out, and then it's like a trial run. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
do I want to do this? And I had said that with surfing too, because he was like, oh, I want to do surfing, and he was trying to buy like a nice board first. I'm like, why don't you like rent a board, go out 5 times, see if you're actually interested, which he was. And now anytime he wants to buy surfing stuff, I don't care at all because it's
Really?
like, I mean, let's not go crazy, but
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I
Because
get
I'm like
ahead
that.
of myself. It's so bad. I was like looking into getting my pilot's license to like
I
fly
remember that.
planes.
Yeah.
You're already looking into buying a
I
plane?
was-
No.
I was already looking into buying planes. I'm like, this thing's only $600,000. Like we could take out a loan and get this right now
$600,000.
for a plane.
That is a plane.
No,
Yeah.
there were planes out there that were like 200 grand.
I don't want to be
But in all
a
seriousness-
passenger on that plane.
Keep it in the front yard. It's like
A plane.
Case would think
Case
you're the
would love that.
coolest person
Case
ever.
literally when he sees planes, Case, want that plane.
Want it.
that plane.
Want it.
Wow.
Want it. Hold it. Make smaller. Hold it.
I'm dead.
Our front yard. Like
Wow.
He
wants it
cried
in the
today
front
when he
yard.
saw a helicopter because he wanted it so bad.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
so cute.
it's
Stay tuned
crazy.
for our house and our yard to be a junkyard. Like
No,
literally
I don't-
planes,
I don't want it to
A
be like
plane,
that.
a boat.
Shout out to Marcus Johns. He does that.
He does
He what?
I didn't hear what you said.
Just buys a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like
Off
a
of,
junkyard.
like,
Just keeps it in the
Facebook
yard.
Marketplace. And just
Oh,
keeps it in the
gosh.
yard.
He
But
does his channel on that.
So you know what? That's actually like the danger of getting a bigger place or more
You just get
land
more
is you just want to
stuff.
fill it.
yeah.
Like I was seeing, even our house is not huge by any means, but it's bigger than our apartment, and I'm just buying stuff to put. I'm like, what should go in this corner?
Yeah, it's like
I don't need it.
I know. I love your fixations. And again, that's part of the thing that they're great at is also their
Most
downfall.
annoying attribute.
Yeah.
Most insufferable trait. No. Yeah, you are very curious and interested in things. That's what I said I love about you.
It is a proud
know.
like wife moment too when you guys actually like get good at your hyperfixations as well. Like you're so good at golf now, and I actually
I'm
can
still
get
waiting.
into it.
I'm still waiting for that.
You're
time.
way better than you were when you started. Like you'll tell me your scores, and I'm like, wow, you're actually. Why don't you tell everyone
No, it's
your
Come
best
on,
score?
Nick.
Yeah,
Come on.
Let's
No,
hear it.
Is it
no.
good? Is
no,
it good?
it's really not that
I
great.
think it's
Any
good.
hole in ones?
Huh? I've had a
Holes in one?
I have, yeah.
Wow.
But he's good, and you practice, you put in the work. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You've gotten really good at it.
Yeah.
Do you?
I agree.
Will I go watch? No.
Yeah, I was just
Will
about to
I be
ask.
there?
Have you ever like gone? And
I want her to
watched,
come on a date with me and just like sit in the car and
I'll do
take a
that.
few swings.
I'll do. I'll bring my Kindle.
sip on the poppy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring my Kindle, sit on the cart, and do it one day.
I ask her every day and she says no.
But I don't like
kidding.
6 hours out.
No,
like
you
that's
don't.
it's
a
just-
long
We can
day.
just
so
go for
long.
9, you know? At a
Okay, 3 hours.
No, it'll be quick if I'm not.
Let's do mini golf.
All right. We'll settle there. All of us, mini golf.
All right.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
I love a mini golf moment.
Oh, this is a good one. Does your spouse have a catchphrase? What is it? Whoever thinks of it first can go. I'm trying to think.
I'm wondering why this is a good one because I don't know if I have one for you.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think yours would be. Case that's too big of a bite.
Yeah.
Nick gets serious. It's actually
get
not
it.
funny.
I get some anxiety around
He has
choking.
serious lack of faith in Case's chewing skills. It is scary, like toddlers when they're chewing. But he has all his teeth now, so
I've gotten better.
yeah. But the amount of times that you say
It drives her crazy. So
just let him chew. I swear
Yeah.
to you, he can chew. He has all his teeth.
He's lost.
But that's not a representation of you as a person. That's just the one I've been thinking of.
I think the one that comes to mind is just cool. You know, the sarcastic cool is like a one that I hear both of you use, but I think that
Cool.
Cool.
That has been in mine and Chelsea's repertoire for going on probably
15
13
years.
years
you guys
now.
started it.
Honestly,
Let's be honest.
Not to
thank you for bringing that up.
Thank
because we
you.
did.
Because we did invent the word awesome and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
The
did.
actual words.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people have claimed it as their own. Like they make it part
Yeah.
of their own.
Like it's in the
disgusting.
dictionary now.
Yeah.
Literally says our names next to it. So
But the way you say it, that's huge.
No, if we're being serious, the way that we say it 100%.
we're actually not kidding.
We're
No,
not
we actually
kidding.
invented it.
When we were in high school, and not that we invented it, but we made it a trend because all of our friends started doing it. It spread to other schools. It spread online.
Other states.
And now we've given it to all you Valley girls and we've created an epidemic of sarcasm.
So true.
We didn't invent sarcasm.
That's
I will
the
but
Chelsea and
certain-
JC effect.
I can guarantee no one else was saying Haney besides, Jenna Marble started that actually.
She started Haney?
I think she did. I think she said it in one of her first videos. That's where we got it.
Ah. Yeah.
So
There's
actually, we didn't start it.
What are
Actually-
your guys' taglines?
Does Chelsea have one? I saw
man.
you trying to get out of that one.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said
yeah.
cool.
Oh, we said cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I would say Leif's is just like rhyming things, but not specific. Like,
You're Dr. Seuss?
you know exactly
Oh,
what
I'm a
I'm
rapper.
Oh.
He's an artist. I'm trying to think of like a specific thing, but or a specific word. The example I would use wouldn't make sense to anyone, so I'm not going to say it.
It's embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's just like people will be like, "What are you talking about?" Leif and I have something about Leif and I is we have a lot of bits that we do, and I don't think that
What kind of bits?
they're inexplainable. Like, you don't want to know. No,
guys
it's
get
like,
into
do you know what I
character.
mean? Like, do you guys ever have anything where it's like kind of a bit you do that you both are in on it, but it's like, it's only you two? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, sometimes.
And we only do it in front of others, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that makes
really?
We will do like in front of family. Well, I mean, yeah. What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
I'm thinking like in front of family or friends. Like we will turn into like an act.
An act, a circus clown. Okay, like one of our bits that we have done since we were dating is every time we go to dinner and we get the bill, especially if we're like at
You
a little bit
dash?
nicer
You
place.
still
I'm like,
pay?
we don't
We
pay.
just leave.
No, Leif will open the bill, he'll look at the price, and he'll be like, and be shook by it. And we
That's
just, and it's
fun.
like a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
type
Fun.
of thing. That's fun.
That's fun.
I'm
That's a
taking
great
that.
idea.
I'm taking
Stupid
that.
things like that. But that being said, I feel like you have phrases that you'll use kind of in that same context that we've used forever. But I can't even honestly, like,
Why is this so hard on the spot?
it is
think of
hard to
this
think
That
of
was a hard
something.
question.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be good. It was different than the other ones. Like, what's your favorite food?
My tagline is the same. Wouldn't you say?
Yours is, can you get my water?
Oh, mine would literally be like,
Oh,
I don't
my
feel good.
stomach.
My feet hurt. My favorite is Chelsea just won't say, "Hey, will you rub my feet?" It's like, my feet are so sore. My shoulder's so sore. I'm
I'll
like,
say like 10 times.
Oh, I wish I had someone. Oh, I just wish like just like a little.
Exactly.
Just a little rub. Just a
Yeah,
little.
I feel that.
Something I say multiple times a day is, Bye, lady. See you soon. Love you.
Oh yeah, he talks to Lady a lot, and
I have to say it every time we leave.
I had the most horrifying thought the other day, like just the saddest thing ever, because we always tell Lady "see you soon" when we're leaving, because
Like, I think she knows
we actually
that
think she
phrase.
understands it.
And it like
I'll be
calms
back.
her down. And when we don't say it, when we're going on like a trip for days,
She's like
she's very anxious.
She
like we can
knows.
tell she knows something is different. Like if we have bags or whatever, she knows that we're leaving. But when we just go somewhere quickly, like we're going somewhere for an hour or two, then we'll be like, "Bye, lady, see you soon." And anyway, and then why do I do this to myself? I was like, Leif, imagine like putting her down and then saying like, "See you soon."
No, come on.
I was
Oh
sobbing.
my god!
I was sobbing.
See you soon. Lies to her.
But that would probably be a good thing to say to her to calm her.
Yes, stop though.
But we don't want to go down
so
that
sad.
road.
Isn't that so sad?
That's horrible.
Why do I do this to myself?
No, I do that too.
Like she's perfectly healthy, and I'm like, when we have to, it's
Yeah.
like, what? That's, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So will
Anyway,
she.
yeah, she will also cross the rainbow bridge. Amazing. Okay, should I do one more and then
Yeah,
we're
do
good?
one more.
Okay. Who is most likely to tell a white lie to avoid hurting someone's feelings?
You, Nick. Yeah, remember when
Leif,
Leif
100%.
your neighbor you had a son?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't know it was.
Like he was like,
She-
"How's your son?" or something like that. And you're
He's
like,
Oh, yeah. And
she
you just
would
go
she
along
would
with
walk
it, yeah.
by, and I'd be in the front yard. Like this went on for like multiple days. Her just saying like hi and like catching up and stuff.
She
I was
thought
like,
he was
I-
someone
I-
he wasn't. Like
Yeah,
she
I thought she was just being nice. I'm like, today's great. Like everything's great. And then one time she came by and then she started asking about my son. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. And I just went along with it. Yeah, he's great.
"Please." I'm screaming.
And then I just went inside.
You know what?
I
That's
haven't
probably
seen her
good. You don't
since.
want to. You don't want to ruin her flow.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah.
a flow.
And then it's just awkward.
Yeah. It's almost.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's a big move.
I would be down to tell a white lie to
Yeah.
avoid hurting someone's feelings. Depends
Yeah,
on who.
for sure.
But I feel like Leif, you're more inclined to do that because you do not like awkward situations. Like you would rather just be like,
Yeah.
Actually, now that you say that, I think I would more than you would.
Yeah.
I think you're actually the opposite. Sometimes you are a little too truthful.
Sometimes I just say things a little blunt, probably.
You like to
we can
prod
blame.
sometimes.
Well, I don't know if I've told this before, but we can blame this on your ADHD or ADD. You know, it's not who you really are. But we were at this dinner with a bunch of people. And you just like don't have a filter sometimes, I think what it is. And you just like say something super fast and you're not like thinking about it. And we were with a bunch of different couples and we didn't know like half of them. And we sat across from a couple we didn't really know. And Nick just goes out, like we were kind of having a conversation that kind of died down. He just goes, "I'm bored. I got to get up."
I'm bored.
Says, "I'm bored." I'm like,
I don't remember that.
I was mortified. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Nick! Like we were just talking."
You guys
to
are
them.
boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally just like I'm bored. Looks for other people. I'm like, because his friends were there, so it was like a couple that we didn't really know. So he like, you know, when you're at the other side of the
I
table
don't
than
think
your
I
friends.
said that. That's so messed.
You did say that, and you know when you're like at a dinner or something, and your friends are like way down the table, you can't hear
Oh,
their
there's actually
conversation.
nothing worse. And
Yeah.
you're like by people you don't really want to be around.
It was kinda
by.
like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
or just that you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's also just, I really do think that's like an ADHD or ADD thing. Because you have to get up sometimes. Like you will just
Like right now,
stand
he's
up.
about to say,
No, he wants to stand
I'm
up so
bored.
bad. I know
Can
he
we
does.
please go?
Literally.
I'm bored. I'm done.
I don't think it's that
Okay,
you're bored.
we're
I
done.
think you just get
Antsy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you just have to
definitely.
get out of your seat. I know for a fact you were a nightmare in elementary school. Probably getting up to sharpen your pencil over 5 seconds.
I was never in class. Yeah.
It's like I wasn't
Nick,
there.
Nick told me he realized if you go to the bathroom every single class for 10 minutes, you miss a whole hour of school.
And then
Ooh,
that's
nice.
days of the school year. So
Nice.
Very smart.
there's some math for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
It actually was the best getting up to go to the bathroom during class. Like just a little moment of relief.
It's quiet in
yeah,
the
you're
halls.
just like,
Nobody's
I just
around.
don't want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a nice.
I told JC last night, I said, I kind of don't want to talk tonight. While we were in bed, getting into bed, I'm like, I kind of don't want to talk at all. I just want to like rest and get sleepy and go to sleep. So love you.
Love you. Bye.
That's
Keep in mind.
yeah.
Keep in mind, we had been together all day though. We
Yeah.
literally did not spend 1 second apart that day. That was like the most we've
Yeah.
been together in weeks. So that was funny. He literally, do you want to hear how he leads into it? Okay, so I'm not trying to be like mean or anything. I go, don't start like that. He's like, but I don't really want to talk.
Yeah, but
I'm
if
like,
I just said I don't want to talk
you're
without
right.
saying I'm not trying to be mean.
I know, and you were very innocent when you said. I was like, no, I understand completely, and I like laughed.
You
I was
hate
like,
those prefaces.
because it's
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah.
who doesn't? It's
Yeah, I get
it's
it. Just say
innately
what you
rude to
wanna
say
say.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also get that it's him trying to like not be so
Blunt.
abrupt.
Yeah.
And I was not offended at all. I was laughing. I'm like, that's fine.
I should have said that at the table. Look, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to be rude,
But I'm bored.
but I'm super bored right now.
It's the same thing we were saying. It's one of your best traits. You will say things to people that I'm like, I would never have the balls to say that in a good way where you like stand up for yourself or, you know, me, where I'm like, I know you will stand up for me 100%. If someone's doing something, you'll call them out, where I would be like way too scared. But, you know, it comes with it's a double-edged sword where you just say,
Yeah.
Comes with a price.
yeah, exactly. A little bluntness.
Thank you guys so much for coming on
Thanks
the
for
pod.
having us.
I could keep talking for another hour,
Yeah.
but we gotta wrap this
We got to
thing
get
up.
some sour gummy bears.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for reminding me.
I kind of want Taco Bell. Taco Bell?
I'd be
Just you.
We're like, it's disgusting.
You are disgusting.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed this episode with the boys. Back at it again. Maybe you'll hear from them in another year. We'll see. If you guys want to follow along with our Instagram, it's at What We Said Podcast. If you guys wanted to watch this episode on YouTube, just search What We Said Podcast. Very simple. And if you're feeling very nice and generous, you can leave us a 5-star rating and review. We would really, really appreciate it. We love you guys so, so much. And
That's
what
what
we
we
said.
said. And happy Valentine's Day.
happy V-Day.